YouTube, what's going on? CommandrAwesome here. I'm outside, it's a beautiful day. Out here at the playground with my kids. Walking the pooch. Say hi, hello. Say hi. Say hi. Hey. Psst. Hey. Say hi. Come here, you. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, wanted to make this video, give you guys a little update. We just hit 2,500 subs. That's pretty cool. You know, I haven't been so consistent with all my videos as of late, but got a lot of things going on. Got a project I'm working on for the channel. This Tuesday coming up will be the reveal of it. And it's really gonna, I think, push my channel forward. Got something I put in a lot of time into, a lot of heart. Have a passion for it. So it'll be something that hopefully you guys will enjoy with me. Amongst other things, you know, been playing a lot of different games lately. A lot of Diablo. Got into Diablo again with the new Necromancer. It's going to be coming out soon. I've been kind of, you know, getting involved in that a little bit, which is fun. A lot of Company Heroes, Men of War. I do have some Company Hero videos, and I think Men of War videos I'm going to be putting up soon. A lot of Day of Infamy. Day of Infamy is amazing. Those of you that haven't actually played Day of Infamy yet, it's just like Insurgency but you know what? To be honest, it's different. It's not that slow pace, and I'm not usually all about the twitchy shooters, but you just get that grind, that World War II grind of, you know, pushing and pushing and pushing until you achieve something, or defending, you know. So it's really something that you should look into if you know, wait on a sale or whatever, if you're into World War II games. It is different from Insurgency. It does have airstrikes and such, which does play a huge factor into the game. And it really just, yeah. One of the kids just fell off. Anyway, so where was I? Day of Infamy. Yeah, like I said, it's highly moddable. It's all client-side stuff. The modders are great. You know, on the topic of modding, you guys know I played Scriptum. I thought it was a blast. I think it's going to really be good for the squad community and for those that really enjoy World War II. Now, I know there's a lot of talks about it going paid and all that. I don't know anything about that yet. Nobody really does. Nobody has a solid answer. There's a lot of speculation floating around from bigger YouTubers, and you know, that are really feeding the YouTube community just bullshit. I have an issue with the whole fact that, you know, people have an issue with paying for something because it is branched off of another game. I disagree. People are saying Squad's unfinished. Yes, it is. So why are we paying for a Scriptum that's unfinished? Well, we're not. Squad's not done yet. Scriptum's not even out to the public yet. We don't have a clue when the next alpha or whatever is going to be released for Scriptum. We don't have a clue on a release date. We don't even know if that's going to be released until Squad is fully fleshed out. We don't know. Been getting a lot of opinions on my comments, which are great. I love opinions, I love conversation, I love debate. Sometimes it gets a little out of hand. People take it the extra mile and start calling people names and shit, which is unfortunate. But trolls will be trolls. One thing I suggest to those of you that watch these videos, the Scriptum videos, and for that matter, any mod video that's trying to do something with themselves, keep in mind that this is an actual company. Scriptum is being developed by an actual developing company that a bunch of guys have formed themselves. So it's not a group of guys that are unnamed and just doing this for fun. I mean, these guys, this is their passion. This is their passion, and this is something that, you know, that this is what they want to do. This is their dream. And, you know, who can actually work without getting paid? I mean, if these guys quit their jobs, and actually, you know, oh, hang on. If these guys quit their jobs and actually, you know, pursue this as a career, don't you think that they deserve money? Don't you think that they deserve to be paid? I mean, I personally think that, you know, if I'm putting all my heart and soul into something, and this is something I want to do for the rest of my life, so same with YouTubers. You think that YouTubers aren't doing this shit to get paid? These full-timers? Full-time YouTubers, man. They do what they need to do to get money. I mean, it's the nature of mankind. You push to make money. You grind to make money. Make money to survive, support your family, support your, you know, your hobbies, the things that you love. I mean, sure, these guys could sit there, spend thousands and thousands and thousands of hours on a mod and push it out to us and then slap that donate button up there, but really, how many donations do you think they're getting? Think it's enough to survive? You know? So you got to think of it like that. A lot of people are taking things out of context and really speculating on what they don't know. I, for one, don't know anything more than you guys do. You know, I'm trying to get the sun out of your face. But just do, you know, keep in mind that. So put yourself in their shoes. This is something that they've developed. They developed a company. They developed a business. And they approached Off-World Industries to create an expansion, a mod, a DLC, whatever you want to call it. Who knows what happened behind closed doors, what the handshake was, what the terms were between Off-World Industries and Periscope Games. Nobody knows. Maybe nobody will ever know. We don't know if squads, the developers, are going to get paid through this. We don't know anything about that. You know, so with that being said, without knowing the finer details, I think that everybody needs to just relax. Let this game flesh out. You don't know. Right now it's in super alpha. They may add mechanical things that Squad doesn't have. I don't know what Squad is allowing them. I don't know the tools that Off-World Industry has provided to Periscope Games to create this post-scriptum. I don't know. And I would bet that nobody else knows. I have talked to the devs. A bunch of nice guys. But they're very passionate about their game. Extremely passionate. Day and night, they're working. They're constantly finding ways to better the game. Yes, I've offered suggestions. A lot of people have offered suggestions. Whether or not they're capable of doing it, as far as what the mod tools allow them to do, is one thing, you know, and another thing. I don't know. I don't know if the engine's unlocked for them. I don't know. You know, we've been talking about the communication and how we can have localized communication rather than radios. You know, a lot of people are saying, why don't we have 2 radio guys or a radio man per squad that can communicate between squads? That's pretty sweet. But what I will say is, on the topic of postscriptum, when I played the game, I didn't feel squad. Yes, the chat, the interface, all that good stuff is essentially squad based. But the gameplay, the way that the weapons were, the way that the maps were, was just a completely different feel. It was a different battle. I didn't feel so, you know, I just didn't feel like I was threatened at a distance, like I would be in Squad with sights and optics and such. I felt like the game was going to be, you know, based on team play. Essentially, World War II was just an absolute monster when it came to warfare, to combat. You know, the 2 teams, one team sitting in each hedgerow across the field, just killing each other. That's just World War II for you. I mean, that constant attack and defend, and you know, putting all that out and in a different perspective than squad is something to me that I value. So with that being said, guys, just like I said, don't jump to conclusions. We all don't know anything. It may be paid, it may not. Maybe $5 when it comes out, maybe 50. We don't know, but we're not going to know that for a long time, in my opinion. I think that if they do release something with post-scriptum to the public, I think it'll be for testing purposes. I think they'll try and test to see what their viewer base is. I mean, yeah, they've hyped things up, but they're trying to make a game. You know, they're trying to make their game, their mod, something that everybody can get excited for. Now, if they were just putting out a couple skins, you know, then that'd be different. But I played the game. It doesn't look like a bunch of skins to me. And the maps are completely different from Squad. Completely. The layouts, the way that the terrain works, you know, the buildings are different. Everything's been created for this mod. So, you know, wanted to put that out to you guys, that just relax, everybody cool down. You know, don't judge before you play it, number one, and before we actually find out details. No, I'm not being paid by any of these developers. I have no ties with these developers. People think that I'm getting shit for free. Yeah, I got something free. I got a closed alpha invite. Thanks. I appreciate it. It was amazing. And I would do it again in a second. There was no talks of that I'm going to get this mod for free if it does become paid. There's, you know, speculation is crazy. YouTube is crazy. Reddit is crazy. I just sit back and I read this stuff and I laugh. But, you know, it's just amazing how if one big YouTuber comes out and starts spilling all this details, for one, he, and you know who you are, hasn't even played the mod yet. Has a big opinion on how things are working. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to developers. I don't think it's fair to the community. I don't think it's fair to us fellow YouTubers who are excited for something like this, who are trying to spread a word about a mod that potentially could be great. So I'm going to leave you with that. And on another topic, I've been streaming. I streamed last night on Twitch. It was fun. Some Day of Infamy, some Ghost Recon Wildlands. A lot of fun. So make sure you check out the channel, guys. And make sure that you guys are ready for Tuesday, because I got some good stuff coming. But that's it for me. Say bye, Lulu. Say bye. Come here, you. Who couldn't love that face, huh? Who couldn't love that face? All right, boys. Catch you later.